That's crazy. I don't know why the number of people are not coming up. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on with this StreamYard. I thought I had the free trial for like a week for $1. And then if I don't want it, I'll just pay 89.99 a month. And I'm not doing that. That's too much. That's too expensive. Happy Saturday, everyone. Came live thinking I would see everyone that's in the chat. I can't see nothing. I don't know what's up with YouTube though. Like, well, StreamYard to be exact. I can't see how many people's in the chat. I can't see no comments. If you hear any background noise, that's just me moving things around. But I wanted to come and say hello. Good afternoon. It's 2:30. Well, oh, it's 2:30 on the dot. Oh, we making great timing. I'm back in the house. I went out this morning with Zachary. He wanted to get on the train and go to his usual spot. But we back. We had a decent morning Saturday. I don't think people should be keeping their children in the house like on a Saturday. I don't care. I don't care how cold you may think it is. Like, I mean, if it's freezing outside, take no, don't go outside. Stay in the house. But it's nice to go out early in the morning with your children or whatever you want to do. But if you're going out this afternoon and you are listening, kindly just take me along with you for the day for my podcast this Saturday afternoon. I'm going to be here a little bit. I'm just not that much, not that long, under an hour to see if I can at least see if the comments will come up or if the number of people are in the chat, but it doesn't matter. I'll just keep talking off the top of my head. And also I wanted to see if I could do StreamYard and go through my phone. So let me see if I can do that now. So I guess this is like a test. Okay. So I still see the microphone up there. Let me see if I could go to my photos to read something. But until then, I'm not looking at the chat. I don't have it on the chat. I'm not even in StreamYard. I'm on my photos page. I'm going through my photos. It's crazy. Wait. I was looking for something that I saw on Facebook. But until then, what are your thoughts on if you can? I don't know if I will be able to see your comments, but like, what are your thoughts on Nicki Minaj? Like, up until this point, I mean, I wasn't like her biggest fan, but I was a fan of hers. I did like her music. I didn't like rock out, go hard to her music, but I like her music. I would pick her over most female rappers. Her, I like her, Megan. Yeah, her and Megan. Probably some others, but Nicki Minaj is we around the same age. But that's not the point. The point is like she really, really went full MAGA. She's not even a Republican. She's MAGA. And the crazy thing is, like, she really definitely looked different and crazy. Not crazy, but I'm just saying, I don't really like calling women crazy unless it's necessary. But a lot of people are like not, liking that she's MAGA and so open about it. For what reason? Like, what reason would I? And she probably was always MAGA, of course. Like, she probably was always a Republican like most women like Nicki Minaj, are like, those hateful women and mean women and that talk about everybody and don't have no morals, no discipline. But she's using it under the context as being a Christian. And to be fair, there are, I believe, and I'm not saying that every Christian woman, black woman is MAGA or Republican, but there's a good amount of women that are black that are Christian that is MAGA or Republican. You know, those are the women that really believe in a word. And those are the women like Nicki Minaj that call herself a Christian. And she called herself a Christian, which is okay. But many women like her, black women, that's MAGA or Republican. Because MAGA and Republican are two totally different things. MAGA is a cult. We are witnessing Nicki Minaj become a part of a cult, which is sad, right? I mean, you could vote who you want to vote for, you could cheer for who you want to cheer for, but when you start like misinforming and misleading people and having people thinking what you're doing is right and it's going to be okay, no. You know, she really like hit the wall, I guess some may say. But a lot of women that are Christian, you know, not all black women, no, because they're not dumb. They're not stupid like some people can be. So they're not going to vote for MAGA or become a Republican. But the fact of the matter is, I was trying to look for something on my phone, but I couldn't find it. That's why I'm still talking. So Christians, you know, they always like Christians like Nicki Minaj, right? Um, use her Christianity to move to the right, move to MAGA to like spew her bigotry and her prejudice and her hatefulness towards others. And that's what a lot of Christians do. You know, they call themselves Christians, but won't call themselves hateful. They will. You would never hear a Christian say, "Oh, I'm doing this because yes, I'm hateful." They'll say, "No, I'm doing this because I'm following the word of God, or I'm a Christian, and you know I'm following the word of God." So you don't like think about it and say, "Oh, God's word is not hateful, right?" Or this doesn't sound hateful or come across as hateful, you know. So yeah, a lot of she's just Nicki Minaj, right? This is her opportunity and chance to become and show that she is a bigot, right? Bigot and racist and prejudiced to be MAGA, like mostly for the most part, right? Because Donald Trump himself is like he's the president, but he's the president, so it's quite different from regular people like me and you becoming a Republican and spewing that hate shit in the community, which a lot of Christians seem to do, project their beliefs on you know onto non-believers like myself. But Nicki Minaj, when I was looking, because I was tuned in, I didn't tune in to hear what she said, but I picked up the clips of how what and she was wearing. I mean, she looked totally different. Um, she looked totally scary. The fact that she said that she's a president number one fan, I'm like, where's she going with this? Isn't that it's not that much butt kissing, ass kissing in the world that um I'm going to go to MAGA. You can't pay me to go to MAGA. Sorry. If someone was to come say, "Yo, Bronx girl, I got $1 million for you so you could go to MAGA," you know, I'm like, nah, I'm not, listen, I'm not doing that shit. I don't even do shit below, like, I'm not going beneath my price. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving in. Like, so if someone was to say, "Oh, you know, I give you $10 million if you become MAGA," nah, that's dumb. The fact that you would even try to bribe me just to become a MAGA, no, that's a cult. But I guess what I'm trying to say is like we all should have our principles and values that we stand on. And I don't understand or even begin to know what Nicki Minaj principles are, right? Or what she stand for. That's just sad to see her go out like that. Right. It was really sad to see her go out like that. And it's really sad that the mother from Home Alone passed away and Beetlejuice. That was so sad. I was like, oh my goodness. Like was a really good actress and I really enjoyed watching her and, you know, The movies. I was like, wow, a lot of people said it was sad that she died. Yeah, it was sad. Like she died. She was sick. Who someone just recently passed away too. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Wait, hold on, y'all. Let me see. I'm trying to see why I can't. Oh gosh. Let me see if I could see anything in the StreamYard. Nope. Fucking StreamYard is whack, yo. This shit is whack. StreamYard. I don't know why. Hmm. Yeah, I was on. I'm gonna try to go on my other page from my other email because I got a subscription or a trial, but I don't know on the other one from my other email. This is my original email. I don't know why it's not coming up who's in here or how many people is in here. But I can at least with StreamYard I can read damn. I could at least read some stuff. While but I can't see the chat. Um let me see. Let me see. I like my chat, right? I like my subscribers, but I like my supporters, but most importantly, I like and I love the Bravehearts, because they've been with me from day one, like day one. I haven't gone down past 1200 in a long time, and I've been on here for 4 years. Of course, I should be a little bit not shameful, but to put things in perspective, yeah, I should be a little bit um embarrassed that I'm not at 5,000 yet, because I feel like I should be there. I should have been there 4 years ago. Like, well, it's going on 4 to 5 years now. I should have been, um, shit. I should have been at 5,000, or at least making it to 5,000. But I didn't push through. I was looking for something because I wanted to share it with my, gosh, I wanted to share with my listeners. Let me see something. Oh, okay. Is this it? Mm, what does it mean? Okay, okay. In this article, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm just going to I'm just going to go over it a little bit. Okay. Here we go. What is the difference between healthy and unhealthy submissiveness? And it can be critical when it comes to. Okay, here we go. Okay, good. Okay, so here we go. Just because I can't see the chat and see how many people is in here, let's see. Okay, so here we go. This is what I wanted to read. It's now I'm not going to read the whole article, but I'll go back. I'm just mad that I can't see the chat. Now, it says 10 possible signs of a submissive wife in a relationship. And I talk about submissive women. Like, I'll be like, I'm not a submissive woman. I'm not volunteering to be submissive. That's just like unequal to me. And I don't want to be in a relationship where it's unbalanced or I have to submit just to, or give in just for a man to love me. But, you know, I don't think there's nothing wrong with a woman being submissive with her consent. It just has to be level. Well, it just has to be the type of submissiveness where it rewards the both of you, not just one person. But usually, when women become submissive or submit in a relationship, she's totally unforgotten. Well, she's totally forgotten about, and she lose all access to herself, and she's still alive. She yet to exist to anyone else but the man that she is being submissive to. She really don't have. Listen, my idea of women today being submissive are like voluntarily being submissive or thinking that you're supposed to be submissive for a man to, because you think that's the way the law is, which is not. Being submissive is not law, but consenting to it, okay, that's your prerogative. But this article is saying 10 possible signs of a submissive wife in a relationship. I'm just going to read the signs and then you take from there what I read. 10 subtle signs you're a submissive wife. You often avoid conflict. I'll read the top. You might find yourself stepping back during disagreements, preferring peace over expressing your true feelings. You prioritize your partner's needs. Mm. Oh, here you go. Your partner's comfort and happiness often come first, even if it means setting aside your own desires. I'm sorry. And again, so when like explain myself, well, to my supporters and my listeners about why I would not be submissive, not that I have to explain myself. This is when I say I cannot give something I don't have, right? Um, so it's not in me to prioritize someone's happiness and comfort over mine. I don't care who you are. It depends, right? If you're a child, okay. If you're a parent, yeah. A child, yeah, sometimes. But as a man, if I'm in a relationship with a man and I have to put myself last to make him happy, I'm not doing any of that. Sorry. That's a part of me that, won't ever lift up or change, right? Sometimes you do have to compromise in a relationship, or sometimes people do sacrifice, but I'm not going to sacrifice myself to make anyone else happy or comfortable. That's just crazy to me. This is the second. This is only the second. You prioritize your partner's needs as a submissive woman, and you don't even know you're submissive. Some people probably don't know, women that really don't know what being submissive is. This article will help you out, or maybe it won't. Um, you seek approval frequently. You might catch yourself asking your partner's opinion or permission before making decisions, big or small. Right. I mean, if I'm in a bind, I'm gonna at least consult with my significant my partner. I'm like, yo, you know what? Blah 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 blah. What do you think? I wanted to get your opinion on this on the matter before I made a decision. But little shit like, determining whether I should buy something or not, or determining whether I should do something or not, that will take a lot out of me just to consider asking, right? Especially we're not married. But if you're not married, it's totally different. Maybe you do have to consult with your husband and ask your husband certain things before you make a decision. That's okay. But, this one says, and then a lot of women probably don't know and not aware of what you're doing. I'm here to like guide you, help you, not help you, but listen, follow my lead. It says you seek approval frequently. You might catch yourself asking for your partner's opinion or permission before making decisions, big or small. While collaboration is healthy, relying too much on their approval can diminish your confidence in your own choices, right? And that's why when men say they hate feminists, they hate the opposite. They are not too proud to say the truth that they are anti women. They are anti feminist, right? So everything opposite of a feminist is a submissive woman. That's just the difference. See, a feminist, feminism is all about choice and freedom, right? The freedom to make your own choice and decisions. That's all it is about. Um, and men will say and use this as an excuse that feminist has destroyed the world. It has destroyed the world, and if it did, good. I don't want to be a submissive woman, not that type, not the one that can make her own decisions and her own choices. And sorry. You struggle. Number four, you struggle to say no. Saying no can feel uncomfortable even when you're stretched thin. You might agree to things to avoid disappointment or conflict, but over time, this can lead to resentment. Yeah, no. Like, because men are not afraid to say no to women. So if a man, like, let's see, like some men are so pathetic and so much of a loser. And I'm not just talking about particular couples, but I'm just talking about particular men. Like, you definitely have to, like, even if when I say no, I'll get a like real nice feeling out of it. Like, no, right? Sometimes you have to see how dumb men will go or how far they will try to go to see if they could take advantage of you. And you be like, okay, all right, you only got one chance, probably two, to show me that you are capable of taking advantage. And then that third chance, you won't be hurt. No, don't ask me for anything. I'm not your but this is what a wife have to do. This is they talking about wives, submissive wives. So I want to be fair. I'm not a wife, but if a woman is married and she is submissive, these are just some of the things that you probably are not aware of and that you probably can work on or like become aware of it and try to make sudden changes, saying no to your husband because he expect you to do something. you know I'll read the rest of this because I like this one. It says it's okay to set boundaries. Doing so doesn't make you selfish, it makes you human. A strong relationship respects and honors those boundaries. Yeah. Oh, this is the one we about to go. This is the one. This is the one. Oh, hey. Oh, I see the comments now. Oh, wait a second. Hey. Hey, Bronx, how are you? It has been a long time showing stage. Let me see if I can place it up there. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Let me see something. Hey, Candace. Only two people in here. That's okay. I haven't been live. I'm gonna probably go back live on StreamYard. Um, I don't know, but because I can see the number of people that's in here now, and I can see the comments. I don't know how long it take, but I think I have to let it warm up. But thank you. Hey, until I appreciate you just stopping by. Let me see. Let me go back. This is the one. Damn, I missed my place. Okay, here we go. Because I'm not on the StreamYard page. I can't see it. Let me see if I can see and click on it. But so now I did, and I see two people are in here, and I see the comments. Okay, number 5 is about to blow everyone away. You let your partner take the lead. This is what I'll be talking about, and I'm going to read it without any interruptions. Whether it's planning dates or making major life decisions, you often defer to your partner's preferences. While this can feel natural, it's worth reflecting on whether you're equally, thank you, involved in shaping your shared life. Stepping back too often might mean missing out on opportunities to express your desires or dreams. Shared decision making can strengthen your bond. Now, my idea of taking the lead, and I always say it's never, um, well, I don't say never let a man take a lead. I say if you want a man to take a lead, that's okay, right? In the very beginning, when you getting to know him, right? Because men want to feel like they're special. You want to stroke their ego. You want to, get to know them, help bring down their defenses because men be all guard um shrewd. They're very shrewd, aggressive and defensive. So you want to bring their defenses down, and that's by letting them lead the way for a moment. But we as women, the smart ones, you know, all women are smart and all women are beautiful. But what I'm saying is, like, the smart ones, we pay attention to, like, mostly patterns and behaviors just to see what this man may do next. And when he is capable of showing a woman, any man, that he has the ability to take you and that woman and fall off a cliff, the woman that's following his lead, yeah, she's going to make sure that he fall by himself. I'm not falling off a cliff with you. So this is why when men say they want to take the lead, the only time you take the lead or will be led or will be followed is in the very beginning of the relationship. And I mean the very beginning, even if it's not a relationship, even if it's in the so-called talking stage, let's just say the stages where there's no commitment. You're not gonna, I'm not gonna follow your lead blindly. No, that's just not gonna happen, right? Like I like for a man, if I meet a guy, he be like, yo, Bronx girl. Like I met only one guy that he planned every date, and every date that he planned was good. Like I didn't have a problem with it because, he was spending his money and I wasn't like turning up my nose expecting anything. I was just enjoying myself and not looking for anything serious. So that was okay. But usually I hear women be like, yeah, I want my man to take the lead. He's supposed to be the protector. He's the provider. Like all of that is bullshit. In certain ways, in more ways than one, yes, the man is the provider and the protector. But it depends on how you interpret those two things because men usually don't know how to protect and they don't want to provide. So how can they lead? Right? They put all this burden on men, say men are supposed to lead, men are supposed to be protectors and providers. And we know, if we know men, like I don't have a problem saying I hate men, but I'll just say not all men, right? Not all men are lovable, not all men are likable. Those are the ones that I hate. Like I have given examples, but I'm not giving examples anymore, right? So I don't have a problem with a man like planning a date, but I would like for him to leave it in my hands to plan the dates. Cause you know why? Cause I took my time to get to know him, to know what he like, and I'm a great gift giver. Not saying that that's what's going to happen, but I listen and pay attention to detail, and also me planning a day, I will be much more happier because I know that I have control over it, and he's paying or whatever. Right? If he say, "Yo, find a," if a guy say to me, and my husband, and but they're talking about submissive woman, and this article is about 10 signs you are a submissive woman and don't even know it. And it could be healthy or unhealthy, but these what I'm reading is the unhealthy parts of being submissive, right? And it goes back to women all over the internet saying they want to protect and a provider and a man that lead and stay in his masculine energy and all this bullshit. Y'all been lied to. This article just pinpoints that. Point that out that you have all been lied to. Okay, yeah, here we go. You downplay your achievements. You might brush off compliments or minimize your success, fearing it might overshadow your partner. Right, exactly. Men are jealous too. Celebrating your wins is important. It doesn't take away from others. That's true. Oh yeah, this is the one. Number 7. This is probably why men get so riled up and so unhinged and so unraveled. When I let me see if I could go back to this chat. Hold on, chat. I'm coming. Let me see. Okay. Let me go back. Okay, so only one person in here. Thank you for the one person that's in here. I appreciate you. Okay, let's see. I'm going back now. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Damn. I didn't want. I shouldn't. I know it's that many people in here, so I didn't have to leave the chat. But I wanted to see if anyone left a comment. Now, number 6. I read number 6. You downplay your achievements. You don't downplay anything that you work hard for. I guess that's the part when men say we don't like independent women. We like they don't never say what they like. They just say we don't like independent, strong women. They never say that they like women that are weak and that are like dependent, like that will solely depend on a man and they won't, you know, question his authority. Now, this one is the really one that hits it out the park, and we are only on number 7. You avoid expressing strong opinions. This one is why men, when women like myself, who's speak her mind and share her opinions without shame, fear, or guilt, you know, express it in a way where they can't not understand because they minds are compromised by their egos and their masculinity. You avoid expressing strong opinions to keep the peace, right? Listen, this article is so fly. I love this article. I'm going to do this article again and I'm going to title it I'm going to get my crowd up and going and my page up and running, right? I'm here to support women. I love women. I encourage women. I love women. That's it. Empower women, stand with women. I'm a girl's girl. This is a girl's girl live and channel. Men are welcome too, but they are not, you know, they won't be special like the women in my chat. And when they and listen to this again, because I didn't get off guard, but I'm just saying, like, this is what men be telling you when they say certain things, and I'm here to outline it to the women that may be fearful or not so comfortable in being told the truth. I'm here to interpret or translate what men are thinking. This article details it very greatly. It's a great article. I'm gonna go back, do what I got to do, and come back to read this article again. But this number 7, you avoid expressing strong opinions to keep the peace. You might hold back on sharing your thoughts, especially if they differ from your partner's. But your perspective is valuable, and sharing it can deepen your connection. This, mm, I saved this article for a reason. I saved it a year ago. Suppressing your opinions can create emotional distance over time. Honest, respectful conversations are the foundation of a strong relationship. 8, you often apologize even when it's not your fault. Yeah, I'm not doing none of that shit. Saying sorry, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Like, if I did something wrong, I apologize, but I'm not gonna like say sorry for some shit I didn't do. Right? I'm not gonna apologize for you. I'm not going to uh, like act like a child and try to gain your love again or gain your trust again. No, fuck it. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I'm not apologizing for you. Number 9, you feel uncomfortable making decisions alone. Oh my gosh. This is why, okay, let me read the article before I start putting in my 2 cents. From small choices like what to cook to bigger ones like finances. See what I'm saying? You might lean on your partner to decide. Building confidence in your decision making can help you feel more empowered, ladies. Like, you definitely have to have a mind of your own. You definitely have to be capable and have the ability to make your own choices and your own decisions at your own time, right? You can't solely rely on a man for these things. But if you feel uncomfortable making decisions alone and you have to always rely on your partner and your husband, which is okay. This is for wives. You are, yes. If all of these fit you and we up to number 9, yes, you are a submissive woman. It's just being read back to you and showing you, how it looks on the outside. I'm just reading what a submissive woman looks and sound like on the outside. Okay. Let me see. Okay, it says building your confidence in decision making. Oh, I did read that. Sorry. Can make you feel more empowered. Don't be scared of the word empowered. Words like this trigger men. They'll be like, I'm like, I'm empowered. I empower women. you know, they get triggered, right? So what you have to do is with men that get triggered by certain words is like use like the same venom on them that they use on you. You know how men, so like if I'm sitting here reading this list and I'm sitting here saying I empower women, I'm empowered by women. I'm all about women empowerment. And suddenly some man come in, drop in, and he hear me reading off the list of things and he drop in the chat, put his script in and say, oh, who hurt you? And I'm like, why are you so triggered? He will become unhinged and unraveled. Start using that word triggered towards men. Like if they say to you, why are you so aggressive? But like, why are you so triggered? If they say, oh, who hurt you? Like, why are you so triggered? Why are you so angry? Why are you so mad? Why are you lying? Okay. You gotta keep it on them. Um, Start. Okay, it says. Okay, number 10. You put your partner's happiness above your own. I'm selfish. I'm not doing none of that shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and suffer or endure. I didn't even read the. Okay, let me read it. You might go out of your way to make your partner happy. That's okay. It's okay, I guess. Even if it means sacrificing your own joy. Oh, that's not okay. Never okay. While love involves compromise, it's essential to nurture your own happiness too. And this is why when men say, "Oh, women are supposed to be nurturing, women are supposed to be loving," no, this is a bullshit lie that they want to manipulate and gaslight women with. Like, women are supposed to be nurturers. If it's not in a woman's nature to nurture, she's not going to be nurturing. You know what I mean? But men think and have this high expectation of women being nurturing towards them, to pick up their I don't know, slack, right? Women are not supposed to pick up on a man's slack. Women are not supposed to pick up on a man, I don't know, fix a man, build a man, save a man. I mean, if there's one special man out there that you can save him. Don't try to fix him, save him. I think saving and fixing are two different things, right? Save him if you can, if you have the power to, without compromising yourself. Be who you are and continue to be who you are if you plan on only saving him and knowing that it's well worth it and that he's worth saving. That's a special man, not just a random man that you think because he's broken that you're supposed to fix him. Nope. Mm-mm. We leave the broken men to the broken men, to the other broken men. Let them fix them. They don't got to be gay. Maybe psychologically they are, but they don't have to be sexually gay. Let other broken men fix other broken men. That should be the title. Okay. Now, if you want to save him at your own discretion. Now, let me end this. It says, while love involves compromises, oh, I read that part. It's essential to nurture your own happiness too. Okay. Oh yeah, a relationship where both parties feel fulfilled is far more sustainable. Remember, your happiness is just as important as theirs, right? Okay. Let me see. No, I'm not going to go through all of this, but I'll just read this. What is the difference between healthy and unhealthy submissiveness in a relationship? Submissiveness in a relationship can be a beautiful thing, yes, when it stems from love, respect, and a desire for harmony. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. But like many dynamics, it exists on a spectrum. Some forms are healthy and nurturing, while others can tip into unhealthy territory. So, what's the difference? It's a big difference. Compromise, communication, appreciation, boundaries, autonomy, decision making, emotional fulfillment. Um, Healthy submissiveness cultivates connection and mutual respect, while unhealthy submissiveness can lead to imbalance, like I stated before, and emotional strain. It's all about finding that sweet spot where both partners can, where both partners feel seen, heard, and cherished. Because love should never mean losing yourself. That's right. That's right. Okay, I read this article. I feel good that it's in marriage.com. Let me see, marriage.com by Anne Duvet. I'm going to share this. Let me copy it. I probably put it on my wall. And it just says, yeah, 10 possible signs of a submissive wife in a relationship. There you go. There, I read it to you. Let me see how many minutes we got. It's been 30. Great article. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lou. Oh my goodness, we got to catch up. I'm gonna come back later and read the same article from StreamYard or probably from YouTube go live and everything. So I'll probably come back later. But yeah, the article was good. I really couldn't see how many people was in here, but thank you, Lou. I appreciate you. It has been a long time. I'm good. We definitely got to catch up. So thank you, everyone. I'm gonna come back with the same article. I got the stamp of approval. I want everybody to have a great day. Thank you for listening to my insight and my perspective. Peace.